You're about to learn how to divine the future using the 6 rune spread. Now, this spread is considered an intermediate spread. You would want to learn the 3 rune spread first, which is essentially kind of the timeline of an event, so the home row, but we use that in this and we go a little bit further. If you are interested in learning about the runes, I created a blueprint that I'll put a link to in the description, and it will lay out a full path from knowing nothing all the way up to professional practitioner, if you like, on how to learn the runes, different divination techniques, everything you'd need to know. It's focused around the Anglo-Saxon Futhorc, but you can adapt it for the Elder Futhorc, the Younger Futhorc, pretty much any runic system you want. So if you're interested in that, it's free. Just click the link in the description and it will be sent over to you. Now, we use the 6 rune spread to give us a little bit more information. So when we have a timeline, it tells us the cold facts of this is what happened in the past, the present, and the future. What's going to happen in the future. We add the extra rune spread in a lower line to tell us about our influences on the event, what we were thinking that led us to make certain decisions, and how that is in the past, how it is now, and how it's going to change in the future. It gives you a little bit more power because how we act and the decisions we make more often than not lead to the situations that we're in, and it gives you a little bit more power. So just as before, when you're doing a rune reading, you need a question to start with. You don't just cast the runes without any direction, no question. You're not going to have anything to work with, really. And you need to form the question in the correct way. So you're not asking it a yes or a no question. You're asking for information, guidance, understanding. You're not asking for, is this that person? Is this thing that? Is it yes or no? It's just not going to work, okay? You're asking for understanding around the situation. So make sure when you think of the question, I created a video on it. It's a short video. Shows you how to form a question, how to practice forming a question. Especially if you're going to take on clients, you need to know how to do that really, really fast with them. And that'll be on the channel somewhere in this playlist. So I'll pick up the runes here. So the initial positions are the same. We work with the past, the present, and the future from left to right. And you have 1 row at the top for the event, and then 1 row at the bottom for the subconscious influences. So I'll open the rune bag. So you'll have the question in your mind. You'll be thinking about it, making sure that you're calm whilst trying to select the runes. Try not to look at the runes because you don't want to intentionally select runes or intentionally put them in a certain position. So I'll just, for example, lay them down here. 1, 2, 3. So that's the timeline. Just broke my #1 rule looking down at the runes. And there, below. We want to make sure we go below because we don't want to mix up the timeline with the subconscious influences, okay? So I'll just put my runes down. There we go. So I'll just organize them in a much more ordered fashion. So how we would interpret them are like this. So first of all, you want to look at the whole spread, obviously, to get a broader picture. So when we look at the past, we are looking at the event and our subconscious influences on the event. So that's the past. The same with the present. This is where we are right now. And in the future, if things don't change, because once you have knowledge of any situation, your decisions change. You can choose to get off a path or on a path. If things change on the current trajectory, this is where you're going to end up, okay? So that's essentially it. Subconscious influences on each individual part of the timeline, and that gives you a much broader picture to work with. So yeah, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Don't forget to grab that blueprint if you are interested in learning about the runes. It's free, so it's not going to cost you anything to get a general guide. Yeah, and that's it. The next video I'll be doing is on the 6 rune spread. No, sorry, I just did the 6 rune spread. It will be on the 9 rune spread, and that will complete this whole layout. So you'll go from beginner with the 3 runes, this one intermediate 6 runes, and the next one is an advanced spread.